34-11 was a beautiful score as the Pittsburgh Steelers defeat the Cincinnati Bengals in great fashion on their home turf. Mason Rudolph looked like a franchise quarterback in this game. He was 17-27, 290 passing yards, and 2 passing touchdowns with 0 interceptions. He looked great in this game. He dealt with pressure very well. He was very decisive with the football. Yes, he did have some overthrows in this game. One in particular to Deontay Johnson that would have went for the 3rd touchdown in this game, but he looked amazing in this game. Kenny Pickett is supposed to be ready to go next week as they prepare to face the Seattle Seahawks. Keep Mason Rudolph as a starter until the wheels fall off, because this is the best game a quarterback has had since Big Ben has retired. This was easily the best game of Mason Rudolph's career, and this was easily the best game of George Pickens' career as well. George Pickens had 4 catches, 2 receiving touchdowns for 195 receiving yards. He went off in this game for explosion. He heard all that noise of saying that he didn't block last week, in which he didn't against a Colts team because he didn't want to get injured. He came out in this game, the second play from scrimmage, takes it to the house for an 86-yard touchdown pass from Mason Rudolph. He was phenomenal in this game. This is what this team can do if they give full effort. I'm not saying that they're going to go out there and make the playoffs, because it's going to be hard to do. But they should have started Mason Rudolph sooner. As soon as Kenny Pickett went down, they should have went with Mason Rudolph, because he's a better option than Mitch Trubisky. Strong arm quarterback, very decisive with the football, and did not hold on to the ball for too long. He has had the most passing yards this season for any quarterback on the roster. Give this kid a shot. He's been through a lot with this organization. He's sat on the bench a lot, and he also had that incident with Myles Garrett. Just give him the opportunity to start for the rest of the season and see what he has. The offensive line also played a great part in Mason Rudolph's success as well. He only got sacked once and did not get pressure much in this game either. And when he did get blitzed, he got rid of the football quickly and he threw the football away. The run game was very solid at times. Najee Harris had a rushing touchdown and 78 rushing yards. He averaged 4 yards a carry. Solid running back. That's what I will say for this team. He showed good vision in this game and got things going. He was moving the pile. And the same with Jaylen Warren as well. Jaylen Warren's numbers may not be that great because he only had 24 rushing yards, but you look at him in the receiving game, 30 receiving yards. He got it done. He was a very good utility back in this game. You also had Allen Robinson as well, who had 36 receiving yards. The receivers were getting open. That's the big thing here, and Mason Rudolph was able to hit them. The offense did their job today. They went out there, they scored points, and Mason Rudolph looked very good. As far as the defense, phenomenal. Alex Highsmith had an interception and a sack in this game. He was stopping the run. The best defensive player on the field today. TJ Watt is easily the best defensive player in the NFL today. But in today's game, Alex Highsmith was all over the place, getting interceptions, getting sacks, and TJ Watt was opening things up for him on his opposite side as well. Stopping the run, getting to the quarterback. He had a sack as well. They made Jake Browning look like a backup quarterback. And I know the Cincinnati Bengals right now are not world beaters, but they have won the last 3 games. They were able to get some things going. They beat the Jacksonville Jaguars. They blew out the Indianapolis Colts. And then last week they had a very strong victory again against the Minnesota Vikings. So this was a great win for the Steelers, for them to sweep the Cincinnati Bengals this season. Mason Rudolph did not go against one of the top passing defenses in the NFL, granted, because the Cincinnati Bengals defense is horrible on the back end, but he was able to go out there, make the right reads, make the right adjustments, and get things going. The one thing that irks me about this team, why couldn't they have done this for the last couple of weeks when they went against the Patriots, when they went against the Colts? They seemed like they just gave up. And after this week, after a lot of people in the media was basically crushing this team, they came out and they played hard for Mike Tomlin, and I expect for Mike Tomlin to still be with this team after this season. That is still a question for you guys in the comment section below. Should they move on from Mike Tomlin, or should they keep Mike Tomlin? And just because he won this game does not just completely save him from being off the hot seat, in my opinion, even though he did coach his butt off in this game. And I also want to give the safeties credit as well. Eric Rowe looked very good in this game. Had a beautiful pass deflection and a beautiful interception. And yes, Eric Rowe was a starting safety in this game alongside Patrick Peterson at the safety position, because no Mika Fitzpatrick, no Trenton Thompson, and also no DeMonte Casey. And he's going to be out for the rest of the season because he's dealing with suspension because he hit Michael Pittman Jr. last week. But the defense did their job. The secondary looked very solid. T. Higgins did have one long play in this game, but besides that, they kept the wide receivers in check. Joy Porter Jr. had a lot of good moments in this game. He did have one horrible penalty late in the game, but besides that, he looked very good. He needs to cut down on those holding penalties because he could be a superstar at that cornerback position with this team if he just cuts back on those holding penalties. But a great job by the coaches today, and once again, a tremendous job by Mason Rudolph for finding George Pickens and getting the ball out quick. Yes, you can say the Cincinnati Bengals defense basically just wet the bed in this game, but at the same time, the Steelers took this game from them. They came out, they were aggressive, they won the line of scrimmage, and they allowed Mason Rudolph to go across the field and throw the football all over the place. But let me know in the comment section below, do you still believe the Steelers can go out there and make a true playoff run? Because the next two games are going to be tough. They face the Seattle Seahawks and they face the Baltimore Ravens. And the kicker is, this was their last home game of the season, and it was against the lowly Cincinnati Bengals. But I do want to say this as well. Give Mason Rudolph that chance. I know I said it once before in the video. Give him that chance because I know what Mike Tomlin's is going to want to do next week. With Kenny Pickett coming back, he's going to make them battle it out in practice regardless of what happens. Give Mason Rudolph that shot. And this was a great game for Mason Rudolph and the offense. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. If you like the video, hit the like button. Most importantly, when each and every last one, guys, stay safe, stay positive. Wait, Miles Jack in this game as well looked very good. Landon Roberts went out early in the game and Miles Jack came in. This is a guy that retired, just came back a couple weeks ago. He was supposed to just come in and just get rotational snaps. He had to come in and basically start for the rest of the game when Landon Roberts went out. Came away with a sack and was stopping the run as well. He looked very good. I don't expect for him to do this for the rest of the season, but he looked very good in this game and give him credit as well. This is a guy that was with the team last season. He already knew the playbook. All he had to do was just get back in football shape, and this was a very good showing for them at that linebacking spot because they also did this without their starting safeties and they did this without their starting linebackers as well because Cole Holcomb is out and Quan Alexander is out as well. But with that being said, guys, now I can officially end the video. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. If you like the video, hit the like button. Most importantly, when each and every last one, guys, stay safe, stay positive. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Have a blessed day. Peace.